Hello everyone, welcome to my Perfect Imperfect Body workshop. And I'm going to add my friend Nadia. Hi Nadia.
Hello. How you guys doing? What's wrong with my lighting? I was checking it all today. Let me see.
No, it
It's so
looks
strange.
good. I just have a filter on.
Oh, okay, maybe I should put a filter too. It looks so dark, but I have so much light around me, like literally a lot of lights. Let me guys see. Maybe I should close it down. It looks very dark. Interesting. Let me see. Maybe I should put a filter. Which filter did you put so I don't look dark?
Oh, I don't know how to explain. I don't know what it's called.
That's fine. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of things. Okay, let's not mess with filters then. It's gonna take me a while. I
No,
just
there
wanted.
is there's a few good ones.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I just don't understand why it looks so dark.
Hi. We're just starting our workshop about self-love. How are you
Ah,
today?
okay, well, it's gonna be like this. I'm not sure what's going on.
It's all right, Nadia. You look good.
I have like literally huge light beaming to my face right now and it looks very, very dark, which is kind of strange. I checked it on my regular camera and it looks okay. Anyway, guys, so hi, yes, thank you for joining. Today is the day 2. Yay!
Day 2 of our wonderful workshop, and we're happy to share more and more tools for you. So let's start, Nadia. What about prizes?
Prizes! So yes, please, if you want to win a prize, so basically we have a link in our bios, both of our accounts. So just sign up there. Also, you need to follow both of our accounts, and also you need to leave a comment on both accounts, and then you'll have a chance to win the prize. So we announced the winners today after this, so we're gonna, get together and check our winners today after the live, and then we'll announce them in post. So follow both of our accounts in order to find out who won my prize and who won her course. So basically, yeah, you gotta follow in order to find out.
So yeah, just a quick, just want to quickly say about our courses. My course is about inner transformation and working with your beliefs and self-esteem. And Nadia's course is about...
It's a secret. No, it's not a secret. So my course is about stop dieting and start living. So I meet a lot of people that ask me the same questions. You eat cakes, you eat a lot of, you eat burgers. How do you stay thin? And like, what do I do? So there's no short answer to this. So that's why I developed this whole course where I can explain all my strategies and every single thing that I do and how I got there. Because I've struggled with weight before my whole life. So basically, just past few years that I've been kind of in my like today's weight. So yeah, I'm happy to share with you guys. So just follow. I'll leave the link in bio later. I have some difficulties with my website right now, but actually it's a server. I don't know what server, but there's something going on there, so it's not working right now. But we're fixing it, and as soon as it's fixed, I'm gonna leave a link in the bio. So just follow up.
Okay. And what's... just a second.
I'm still really confused why it's so dark. Drives me crazy.
You don't look
Maybe I
dark.
should sit like this. Maybe it's like that is better. I don't know.
You
Okay,
don't
I'll sit
look
like
dark.
that. Okay, it looks very gray. Like I don't understand why. Like I
Because
think.
I look yellow. I look
Well,
yellow
my
because I
skin
have
was
a...
more yellow than yours. If we compare, like definitely a way
because
more.
of the filter.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. You
I
gotta tell me
have a
which filter
yellow
is next time.
filter on. It's a
Oh,
specific
okay, got it.
filter. It's not you.
It's so okay. Oh, I see more people joining. Okay, so we're gonna stop discussing our filters now, and we're gonna get to the course. So, did you guys do your homework? Like, who did the homework? Like, how did you guys feel? If you want to leave some comments, we can discuss it. And did you rate your parts of the like? Did you like get your subconscious things out and see what's going on in your head, or did you? So let's see if we have some comments. I see a few people joined, which is awesome. Welcome, guys. And yeah, so I don't see any.
Hi, Sadia. How are
Oh, hi. Yeah,
you?
hi,
We
welcome.
we are
Awesome.
talking about homework, and were you able to do anything from day one that we talked about? Please share.
Yeah, I guess it's takes some time to type in. Okay, hopefully you guys did because it's to your benefit. As we told before, like yesterday, we talked a lot about it. We spent the whole hour pretty much discussing the same thing. Ooh, I love you, Mark. Oh,
Oh,
hi. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I like a lot of eyes. Awesome.
yeah.
So actually, it's to your benefit to find out what's going on in your head, because until you know what it is inside and it's affecting your life, as I mentioned yesterday. So if you don't know that you have some negative motivations, then well, you cannot do anything about it, and it's driving your life and it's changing your life, or maybe worse, so you don't know about that. So basically, that's a thing where you want to really dig deep into it and find out what's going on and see if there's something negative. If you know you, oh yeah, hi guys,
Hi.
if you know, you can remove it. So, but if you don't know, you don't know, and then it's affecting your life. So that's very important. And we did it ourselves before. I've done so many practice practice things to improve my life and see what's going on in my head. And that's what we actually do every day with different people in hypnotherapy. We just trying to dig deep and find out what's going on. And yes, so it's very important, and it's definitely to your benefit.
Yes. So, what's really important, another thing I want to jump to our topic, is to be aware what kind of people are around you. Because people can make you feel very bad, and they can make you feel like
Exactly.
you're not beautiful. And it's not like they make you feel okay, but they can say something that will hurt you and that will ruin your self-esteem if it's not super stable, right? So it's very important to watch what kind of people you have around you and be aware how they treat you, what kind of things they tell you, what kind of, do they compliment you? Do your friends, do they support you? Or every time you accomplish something, they say, oh, you could have done better? Or your husband, is he treating you well? Is he saying positive things about you? Is he being, nice to you? And when you accomplish something, is he saying good job? Or he's saying, oh no, you could have done better? So just watch. Do you have any examples, Nadia, from your life, maybe?
Here and there, it's very, I'm not sure like about certain people, but many people don't know how to treat each other well. So sometimes, like especially in our culture, in Russian culture, it's not custom to give compliments, but it's custom to criticize.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, because people technically tell you like straight in your face. Like in America, it's way better because people at least trying to be nice to you. But in Russia, if you go on the street, people can tell you all kinds of different, very, very aggressive or very negative stuff, and like it's very tough to to live in that kind of environment where people can say whatever they feel like saying, and sometimes it's negative, but actually I think we have certain custom where it's
Hi.
not okay. Hi guys, it's not okay to give compliments to people or to say something good about them, because apparently you can jinx them. So it's some kind of to your benefit not to do it, or to their benefit not to do it, which is kind of, I think, shouldn't be that way. So yeah, there are certain people, and sometimes people don't even realize that actually they doing you harm. So let's say you have a friend, and then your friend comes and like, oh well, you have a drinking water bottle, and you should be drinking like from something else, right? So you're drinking from plastic. Plastic is not good for you. And then they start talking about like all the like terrible things that plastic can do to your body, like it has all of these things, and then it's gonna harm you. So basically, they put in all this information into your subconscious, and your subconscious now is like, okay, this is gonna harm me, I shouldn't be drinking. And then your life gets really complicated, and you feel bad because you're doing something wrong, even though you shouldn't be feeling bad in this situation, because you're making your life choice and you're drinking from very, I don't know, you bought it Whole Foods or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
basically from sustainable, you're drinking from BPA free, so you were taking care of your body, but at the same time in this situation you feel like, well, I'm doing something wrong, and I'm doing like that's not okay. And then you start feeling self-conscious about it, and then you go into a spiral. But maybe this person, they don't even realize that they're doing it. So you never know. So until you tell them what's going on, you need to be expressive with your feelings
Yeah.
and with your
So
emotions, what's
sometimes
acceptable,
people,
what's not.
yeah. Sometimes people do that. They just tell you, like, give you an advice, and you never ask them to. Like in
Yeah.
your example, right? In your example,
Yeah.
someone just came to you and said, oh, this plastic stuff, blah, blah, blah. But you never asked that person, right? So we have to be aware of those people around us, because it's very, very important who we are listening to. Because people that we're listening to, they affect our life.
Mhm.
And it's also, you have these people in your life, if you do have them, right, because of your own beliefs. That's why yesterday we talked about a lot about your own beliefs, about your own thoughts, right? And then you go to and check out your people who are around you. And yes, you can start, being aware of what's going on. Are they criticizing you? Are they giving you, their advice without without you asking them,
Mhm. Yeah.
and so on. It's a long list, but you need to learn how to say no. And even if, like, for example, I have from my life some people that used to tell me, oh, I think you need to try that diet, even though I never asked them to tell me that, right? Did I
Mhm.
ask you
Yeah.
to tell me about this diet? No, I didn't. So please
Yeah.
don't, like, you just gotta set your boundaries, and right in that moment be very nice
Mhm.
and polite, but say thank you so much, but I love my body, and I'm not
Mhm.
trying to lose weight, but I really appreciate your comment. And if that person continues doing that, you need to stop that again and say that you don't like it and it hurts your feelings. So boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Your body, our subject is about loving your body, right? But whoever is around you, they affect that self-love.
That's definitely true, and they affect your self-esteem. So if they constantly tell you, okay, you don't look good, or you look, I don't like this part of your body, or I don't like something about your personality, or whatever negative comment they're giving you, sometimes they're thinking that actually that they're doing good to you because they're pointing out your kind of flaws, supposedly.
Thank
And
you.
there's no flaws. Yeah, so they're trying to do best, but they don't know that they're hurting your feelings. And if you allow this behavior, actually later it's gonna affect your feelings, because like your subconscious will realize that that's acceptable, and that maybe we need to change it because other people, pointing attention. And once they point attention to this problem, you start thinking about it in a negative way, and you again reprogram your mind again to this negativity. So it's kind of a loop where they keep repeating the same thing, and then you repeat it in your head, and then they do it again, and then you repeat it in your head. And then you reprogram yourself into negativity and into this problem that you didn't have before they told you something like this. So this shouldn't be the case, and there, as you mentioned, there should be really clear boundaries. What's going on, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. And sometimes people, as I mentioned, don't realize it, and sometimes people like to show off, so they like to do like this kind of situation where they, okay, I don't like this in you, but I know how to do it better.
Yeah.
I know the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And they start telling you how to do it, and they start telling you how to live your life. You're like, did I ask you how to live my life? No, really, I didn't ask you for a solution. I didn't have a problem before you pointed it out. It's the same with marketing. You know how they create ads for us? They create the problem. The same with beauty industry. They created so many problems for us, like, and then they find the solution, and then they sell you the solution in order to benefit. So in real life, in real relationships, people sometimes either consciously or subconsciously do that in order to benefit and feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Which kind of sounds really sad and not acceptable, but at the same time, so many people don't know because it's either culture or maybe, I don't know, they might not realize what's going on. So it's very important to set clear boundaries and say, okay, I don't like this, I like this, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And if we go a little deeper, come back to our childhood, how we treat our body, that's probably how our mom treated her body and treated us and told us about ourselves. That's why, again, if you want to go deep and check about your own beliefs, you know, okay, I'm thinking I'm, you know, overweight. Why do I think so? You know, I used to think that, you know, I had weight problems. Like, I really thought I'm really, you know, I have a big problem. Why? Because in my childhood, I had like my best friend, she was super skinny, like super skinny. And I was normal. And she told me, oh, like, you know, you need to lose weight. And I was like 10 or like 9, and I felt, you know, I felt rejected. I felt, and that's why this belief is like rooted in me, you know. That's why it's important, again, go back and look at yourself first and check out what beliefs do I have, where are they coming from, are they from my parents, are they from my friends, are they from society? Maybe teacher told you something, your teacher told you something once and you remember that, right? So again, going back, and again, it's society, it's about who surrounds you. So we're not only checking, right, what we have now, but also going back to ourselves and thinking, oh, how about in my past? Did anyone affect my self-esteem when I was a child, when I was little? Probably, like a 99.9% of the universe people.
Yeah, we all get something from our past, and we like drag it like a ghost from the past to the future, which shouldn't be the case because it's affecting your life. And also, if you're having trouble to figure out if something is affecting your life, so either regular therapy or hypnotherapy can help, so you can dive and dig deep with a professional where they can, you know, help you to discover what's going on, if this is affecting your life, or maybe that situation is affecting your life. So all of these things you can go with the person, and then you kind of, you know, discover and unpeel it like an onion. And I see Louisa's comment, and she said, we look pretty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, so good.
I was saying though, so we can help.
Yeah. Just a part here, we can help. But no, sometimes, you don't know what the situation, you don't know what's affecting it, so you need someone else's help. Even though, like, you and I, we are professional, right? So we can do it on our own, but I still go to my hypnotherapist and I still work
Yeah,
on my issues if I have
yeah,
something in my life that I need to resolve, because sometimes different perspective actually good for you, because you might not see it,
yeah,
you might think it's not an issue, but another person will point it out and say, okay, well, you've been talking about this, for a very long time, and when we talk, we don't notice what we say. So sometimes we say very important key phrases, very important, words, and like we are trained to listen to these words and to these key phrases and say, okay, you repeated this word a few times, so it means it's very important to your subconscious. So what's going on with this? Or you said this phrase and you really paid attention to it, but you don't, maybe not realizing it right now. So what's going
yeah.
on with this? So this is kind of how we train to work, and that's we kind of dive deep and try to figure out what's going on. So definitely, just we can help, or anyone you guys like can help. So just look for professional help, or try to do it on your own. You can do a self-discovery journey as well. There are so many programs to do that.
Definitely. So, and this brings us to another subject: is other people treat you how you treat yourself, right, Nadia?
Definitely. Yes. 100% true. The world is like a mirror, so people is mirroring you. So whatever you put out, they giving you back. Yeah, that's true.
So, when we don't give ourselves presents, for example, right? But we are waiting for our husband to
Mm.
give us a present. Why would he? If we don't treat ourselves, why would our husband treat us? Or why would our friend treat us? If we don't really take some time to rest, why would our kids help us to rest, for example, right? Why would your
Yeah.
kid help you to do something, right, for you to rest, if you don't rest, if you don't ask, if you don't care about
Mm.
yourself? So that's why it's very important to put yourself first in your life, even though it might god, sound
Selfish.
selfish, but
Yeah.
it's not. Because if you don't have, for example, there is a glass of water, right? And if
Mm.
you don't have any water
I
in
like your
your,
glasses. They're also awesome.
thank you. And if you don't have any water in your glass, you cannot give this glass to anyone else and say, oh, here
Mm.
is a glass of water, right? Because you do not have this water. So that's why it's very important to fill your water first, and have this energy right here as this water, and then give it to someone else. But first you have to have it. That's why it's important to see and really explore who you are and what gives you energy, what motivates you, what inspires you,
Mm.
what gives you, hope. So, for example, in my life, what I really love to do, I love to take a bath. It's like my favorite thing in the world, and I can take a bath for literally 3 hours. And it gives me so much energy. I can, write, I can massage myself there. I can even work on my phone, create something. So these little things, they inspire me, they motivate me, they energize me. Or for example, having these mugs, right? These glasses, it
Mm.
inspires me. Every time I look at it, I get inspired. So these little things, they're very important to, to have, just like this mug. Do you have what
Little
kind
things.
of things
Yeah.
you do to motivate yourself, Nadia?
Yeah, so basically, as you said it before, the same example will be the oxygen mask in the airplane, right? You
Yeah.
have to do yourself first. You have to put it on yourself first in order to help to someone else. So unless you help yourself first, unless you treat yourself first the way you think other people should treat you, nothing is gonna change. So you start with yourself. You cannot affect other people. You cannot go and force them to treat you nice or to give you a present. Like, today you have to give me a present. I mean, they might give it to you, but it's not going to be from their heart. So unless you start with yourself, nothing is going to change. I
Yeah.
also like to take a bath, and sometimes we sit in jacuzzi together when we lived in the same city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really like it's very relaxing. It's very like all these little things to take care of yourself, of your body. Even like yesterday, actually, I think it was before. Gosh, when we spend so much time at home, I feel like it's all the same day. I went to the store and I went to TJ Maxx, my favorite store, just so you know. And they had some jewelry. So I'm like, oh, that's it. I want this. And then it's like a little gift that you just give yourself and you feel really happy about it and you feel
Yeah.
really excited. Or you buy some kind of cream for your body that you really like the smell or something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys, more
Hi,
people are joining.
guys.
Yeah, or even the mug, and even like all of these little things that you enjoy and love, like those are very important. Sometimes
Yeah.
people put others first and they like, okay, they say, I need to buy my husband this, I need to buy my kids this, and then if I have some money left, I'll buy myself a little treat. No, that's not the way it should work. First of all, you buy yourself that treat, you get happy. You know how they say happy mom and happy family and life and
Yeah.
everything else, because unless you're happy, no one is going to be happy around you
Yeah.
because you're going to spread this terrible wide, and then people are going to get upset and feel this energy. So you need to be happy first and you need to take care of yourself first. So that's very important. And if people, and notice also how people treat you. If they don't treat you right, so ask yourself a question like, am I treating myself right? Am
Yeah.
I giving myself enough rest? Am I taking care of my body? Am I doing everything that I like to do to get more energy inside of me? The same with the
Yeah.
glass, right? Unless you fill it up, it's not gonna go anywhere. If it's empty, that's it. Everyone is thirsty,
Yeah.
and they cannot have your love because you don't have any, because you didn't have any love for yourself.
Yeah.
So I hope that makes sense. I went on a very
Yeah.
long talk
Another
here.
little example is doing nails. So my
Ooh, like
my
this. Yeah.
boyfriend, he is like, why do you need it? It's like, it's not necessary.
Yeah,
And
that's what makes
and
guys get it for
because
some
I
reason.
love it and because I have to have it, it's my little thing that I love to do is do my nails, right? Yes, it,
Mm-hmm.
it, it costs some money, but why do I want to live like and be just bored and sad? And this is just a little thing that I do to treat myself. It's just, every time I look at
Mm-hmm.
it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ooh, I love it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was just another little thing, right? So even if other
Mm-hmm.
people don't understand why we do it, it's
Mm, yeah.
not, yeah, it's important to still do little simple things and not simple and big ones for yourself too. It's like we've been
Mm-hmm.
talking for little things, but maybe you want to, maybe you have money to go and travel to Hawaii, but you've been working for last year and you didn't go anywhere. Just take that trip. If you can afford it, why not? Because you are important, right?
That's so true. I know so many people, like so many people, they have like tons of vacation hours, and like they got to the point where they have to use the vacation hours in order
Yeah.
for them not to lose it. And I'm like, that's not acceptable. When do you have time for yourself? When do you actually take time off work? Like you gotta do it. You gotta treat yourself right. You gotta take some time off, your head off the work and do something else in your life in order to feel fulfilled, in order to feel happy. Because if you don't go see your friends, or maybe you don't take that trip, you're gonna feel miserable, and people around you will feel miserable, and it affects your productivity at work, it affects your family, it affects your friends, every single area of your life, it affects everything. So it's very important. And the same like hobbies, some people, they don't have time for hobbies, and they're like, okay, I work, I have kids, it's not the time right now for me. So they kind of restrict themselves. But as soon as you restrict yourself in one area of your life, you kind of give your head, your subconscious, that kind of message that it's okay to restrict myself, it's okay to be in this lack situation, and then you attract more and more situations that people will treat you this way. So actually, it's very important to follow your hobbies as well. And we talk about our bodies, but it's all connected. Like everything is connected in our mind, in our body.
Yeah.
Like it's all together. You cannot just treat one. Okay, say I'm gonna buy myself a cream, and that's it. That's it. I've taken care of my body. I'm happy now. No, it's like it's those little things and internal, external that you can do to actually, to feel yourself better, to feel yourself happy, to feel yourself more fulfilled.
Yeah. Also, you cannot be healthy if you are mentally not healthy and stressed. That's why we talk about
Mhm.
these things, because it's very important to take care of your mental health, right? And, and then your body will feel better too, and it's not gonna get sick. You're not gonna get
Mhm.
viruses. And that's why just,
Yeah,
remember.
actually, that's true. I've noticed so many people that are hardworking. As soon as the flu season comes, so right now, even like, God forbid, coronavirus, but as soon as the flu season hits, like those people who work overtime all the time, those people who don't take any rest, those people who try to work, or focus on their family and work, and don't do anything else, they get sick very fast and very easy because
Yeah.
their body is always stressed. Like you don't give yourself rest, of course you will pick up every single flu around you and every single kind of situation, because your immune system needs some kind of enjoyment in the life too. It needs some kind of happy state as well in order to
Yeah.
function well. Mhm.
Happy hormones.
Yes, happy hormones. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but happy hormones are good. And
Yeah.
also another different tool that you can use to actually give yourself that happy state, because the more you are in a happy state, the more your body functions better, because like you release all these good hormones that affect your body, and you are kind of, feeling in this very positive energy that brings every positivity in your life. So you can watch good movies, you can listen to music, very good music, very inspiring music. Also very important, and I learned that myself, and right now all my friends know I don't listen to any negative music at all. Like any negative songs that kind of, downgrade women, or that some kind of negative associations or something like this. I don't listen to that kind of music. Or maybe sad songs, like, very sad, lonely, that kind of situation. Because when you listen to songs and when you experience those emotions, and if you do it very often,
You
that's how your
hypnotize
subconscious
yourself.
perceives it. Yeah, you hypnotize yourself and you program your mind to be in that state more often, because your
Yeah.
subconscious, okay, she likes the song where she's lonely. She's listening to it every day for like hundreds of times. Like, that's what she wants. She
Yeah.
wants to be sad and lonely.
Yeah.
And then it's a vicious circle. You program yourself into sadness and loneliness, and that's not what you want, but you don't realize that you're doing it. So that's why I'm listening to only happy songs. And some people get upset with me, like, are you listening to all of this like super, cheesy and super that kind of, very cute songs, and watch only happy movies. I don't watch any horror movies. I don't watch any, dramas or that kind of situation where it creates a lot of, negative subconscious associations. Because when we watch a movie or when we listen to a song, we experience all these emotions in our state, and it's like we're going through that experience. The same
Yeah.
like in hypnosis, we go through experience, but in hypnosis, we actually program you to good experience.
Yeah.
So
Only to
don't
good
hypnotize you.
experience.
Yeah. Don't hypnotize yourself to negative, hypnotize
Yeah.
yourself to positive.
It's
Yeah, do
very, very
everything
important.
experience. Mm-hmm.
Um, Lately we were watching one TV show, my
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend and I. And I realized, like, after I watch it, I get horrible dreams and I get kind of depressed. And I'm like, okay, I think I need to change something. I've been like kind of saying that you have to watch positive movies and stuff. And then we decided to focus more on fun and,
Mm-hmm.
positive TV shows. And the one really good one is The Good Place. If you haven't seen
Oh, I
it,
love this one. Yeah.
this show, it just makes you think what's going on in your life, how good of a person
Mhm.
you are. So it's amazing show, and I recommend it so much. And another show is Mrs. Maisel, about a comedian. Very, very funny and loving and happy show. Another one Nadia wants to recommend.
Oh, God Friended Me. It's a very cute show. So basically, we talked about religion yesterday. So it's kind of about religion and non-religion. So there's a, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's a, father who is I think he's a priest, and then his son doesn't believe in God. So they go through the journey of, some kind of believing, not believing, what's going on, how universe works, and that kind of situation. And it's so, so happy. Like, I cried pretty much every single episode I watched. I'm like, oh, that is so sweet. So, it brings you to a very positive mind state. It brings you into good in life, because oh my gosh, especially news, guys. So basically, I watched the news not so long ago for like 5 minutes. After these 5 minutes of watching news, like on a regular, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
it's Fox or something,
Yeah.
like this, like major
Yeah.
station. I was so depressed for like whole day, because those kind of messages, they bring you down. They tell you like
Yeah.
all this negative, they just dump all this negativity on you,
Yeah.
and then you cannot do anything about it. Like, I'm all about, if you can fix something that is negative, if you can do it, you can focus on it and you do it, because that's what you need to do. But if you cannot do anything about it, there's no point watching it. Like,
Yeah.
what can you do to help all these people? What can you do to save this nation? What can you do? Personally, I cannot do any of that. Like, I'm not God to fix all of that. And I was so depressed, and I'm like, people watch TV. Some people just put it on in the morning and turn off at night, and they watch it all day.
Yeah.
And then they get depressed, then they get sick, then they get tired, then they
Yeah.
have terrible relationship with their families, and it affects
Yeah.
your life. Like, literally, because you're programming your mind into
Yeah.
looking for bad situations, for bad things in your
Yeah.
life.
You
So
know
it's
how
like,
they
oh,
say focus on what you can control. So you
yeah.
can control your health. You can control who you're friends with. You can control your career, your business. You can control how you look. You can control how you feel. You can control so many things, but you cannot control very scary thing that happened in China, right? You cannot
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that, or you cannot also I just, news is one thing that I recommend no one to watch it,
Yeah.
because
I agree. I support.
it's such a stress. They really stress you out because of all this negativity. And also one thing, we as hypnotherapists know for sure that when the person is scared, you can put
Yeah.
any idea in his mind and he will
Yeah.
believe it. So
Yeah.
this is mind control. When you watch
Yeah.
news, you get stressed, and whatever they say, and they say it, and they,
Yeah.
it's not just simple thing that they say things on purpose, because I'm not gonna
They want
get
you to
into
watch over and over to feel scared all the time. Yeah.
yeah. So whatever they say, when you feel scared, you become suggestible to that person, and you become like, you believe that idea. So that's why it's very, 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 very important not to watch, something that will stress you out, because it's not gonna help in your life, believe me. I know that some people like horror movies because they want adrenaline.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't like horror movies. If you like them, it's okay. Just be sure that it doesn't affect you. Just, be aware how you feel after watching a horror movie, for example, right?
And also, yeah, don't watch it before bedtime. Like, don't watch it right
Yeah.
before you go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yesterday we
because
talked about it.
before sleep you are in hypnotic state, and when you're in hypnotic state and you're watching something horrible, miserable, and scary, it's gonna program your subconscious mind, and we don't want that. So if you want to watch some like a horror movie, don't watch it right before sleep. Take some time in the evening, but not like before sleep. Right,
Yeah, that's
Nadia?
100% true. Yeah, and also just remember when you watch a news, like news exists why? Because they want to give you information that you're looking for? No, because they
No.
want to make money. They are
Yeah.
business, they're making money. So they will sell you anything to keep you connected and keep you watching. And why news mostly negative is because negativity, we get into this very stressful state and we need to watch. It's psychology. It's a basic
We get
psychology that they know.
addicted. We get
Yeah,
this.
you get
Yeah.
addicted, and your subconscious mind is wired to look for negativity because
Yeah.
it can affect your life and your survival. So basically they do it because they know once you start watching, you're gonna continue watching, and they make more money, so they make money off your misery, which is
Yeah.
terrible. If you look at it this way, I'm like, I don't agree. I don't want to be depressed because they're making money. That's not the way it should be.
Yeah.
Like if I want to watch news, of course, sometimes I follow or some friends tell me. That's mostly the case. Like friends tell me what's going on in the world. But if you want to get news, just find something online that is very no kind of not degrading you, not trying to put you in a depressed state. Just tell the fact, like this is the fact, where you can go and check it out like for 5-10 minutes and see what's going on. But when you start watching all this negative pictures, they just drive you in and they pull you inside, and then you watch, and then you program yourself. But when you go online, let's say, or maybe read a newspaper, and you do it for like a very short amount of time, you get all the information you need. But at the same time, you don't get programmed into very
Yeah.
negative state, and you don't put a lot of things in your subconscious
Yeah.
that you don't want to be there. Yeah, that's 100% true.
Definitely.
I think we are running out of time, so we prepared a little little exercise
Exercise.
for you guys. Yeah. So basically what we're gonna do, there's a little practice that we can do to actually figure out what's going on in our mind and how we like our body, how we love our body or not, and the certain parts of it. So basically we need to draw our body, like just get a pen and paper. We will give you a few minutes
Yeah.
and just go grab it right now. Get pen and paper. So basically you'll need just sheet of paper and pen, and that's it. And then you going to draw your body, your full body. Just draw it, like however it works out. I'm not a painter. I don't know how to. I remember we had class at school where we had to draw stuff, and like mine was terrible. And my sister, she's really good at painting. Like she draws beautiful pictures, and she has such a talent. But me, I always felt like, oh well. Yeah, I didn't get that gene. So we're not gonna judge. Just go get the paper, enjoy your body, and we're gonna do it with you guys. So we're gonna show you what's going on and how we're gonna handle it. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, just draw your body, all parts of your body, just major stuff.
Yeah. So you draw your face, your hair, your arms, your hands, and this area, your stomach.
Your favorite word, boobs. Oh, yes,
your booty and your legs.
Boo and boo, boo, boo. The
Yeah.
middle one and the under one, everything, yes. So basically you draw it and then you rate each part of the body from 0 to 10. So 0, the least I like, and 10, like I like it a lot, I accept it, I enjoy it. And just don't think about it too much. I guess I see more people joining. So basically we get in a piece of paper and we're gonna draw our body on a piece of paper, however we can do it, and then we're gonna rate it from 0 to 10, each part of the body. So let's say face, and then we can do lips and arms, something like this. And then just don't think about it too much. So if you start doing it, just like, what should I give it? Like, maybe like 10, or maybe 9, or maybe like this. So don't think too much about it, just do it automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna draw now. Hi guys, hi.
Hi.
Amanda. Okay. Here comes my, drawing talent. Let's see. Okay, so basically I got my face doesn't fit, so I think I'm gonna do separate eyes and nose and lips, but you guys do it all together because I tried to make it bigger. Okay. Yeah, guys, from 0 to 10, 0 least like, and 10 most like. And I like it a lot. I like it so much. I accept and love it. My perfect part.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to
Okay,
share.
just give me a couple, like maybe 1 minute, and then we get it. Okay, are you ready to show your drawing?
Yes.
Oh, let's
I
get
can
to the
share.
truth. Okay, are you guys ready? Oh, I like it. Oh,
This
that's
is
very cute. Yeah.
so this is it. And yes, some parts I rated 10. I love my hair, I love my eyes. I rated my cheeks in this area 8. This, I love my boobs, they're 10. My stomach is so it's 6. And then my thighs 6 too. Everything else is pretty much 10 and 9. So I have some stuff to work on, and to where I still have to learn how to accept myself. It's mostly 10, but still.
And yeah, it's a journey, it's a process. So if you see a lot of low numbers, that's totally okay. Because as we said, we worked a lot on ourselves. We worked a lot on self-acceptance, and we went through a very long journeys to get to
Yeah.
the point where it's mostly no high numbers. So if you have low numbers, I would imagine, I didn't do this at the beginning of my journey, but if I did it at the beginning of my journey, I would have put everywhere like 3 and 4 probably, because I didn't like my body and I didn't accept myself the way I am. So now I feel that. So now we're gonna look at mine. Like, okay, so yeah,
Okay.
don't judge too much. I told you guys I'm not a painter. So these are my eyes, because you see I used marker, so it's very hard to see the eyes. Look at my
Yeah.
hair, it's curly. Well, technically I have a straight hair, but now I always wanted a curly hair, so maybe that's why. So yeah, I'm not sure why my butt looks this way. It's kind of funny, but you know, kind of upside down. Anyway, so also as you can see, my hair is 8, maybe because I want it curly, or maybe because I don't have that much of it. So I wanted to have more hair, but you know what God gave us is what we have. And then you see my lips 9, and my nose 9, and then my eyes 10, and then what's the lowest one that I have is my knees. So basically, I'm still working on that. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I think I watched some kind of movie where they said that knees are the least beautiful part of woman's body, and kind of stuck into my head.
Oh,
You
that's
see, when you watch
Coco
movies,
Chanel. Coco Chanel
huh?
said that. Coco
Oh
Chanel.
yeah, I think she. And I love Chanel. So maybe that's why it got stuck in my
See,
head.
that's why be careful with movies.
Yeah, exactly. So stuff like this can stuck in your head, and you're like, oh, your subconscious belief is true because you think that is important phrase, and then it sits in there, and you're like, well, I don't like my knees, but they are totally normal and
I
perfect and
love
good.
your knees, Nadia.
Oh, thank you. And I love your cheeks.
Thanks.
So actually, that's really fun to do this exercise with friends, where you sit in front of each other and say that if you see like they rated something low, you say,
Yeah.
I love like this and love that. Because when you see other people's perspective, you actually, you know, you can, well, give them your perspective, and they're like, okay, well, I don't like it, but she likes it, so maybe she's right. Maybe I should, you know, accept more of myself. And that's the same thing like with compliments. Like, try to give people more compliments and see what they give you back. So sometimes people compliment you on something, they're like, well, I didn't know that people like that. And then you start liking it more because people gave you compliment about that. And once
Yeah.
you start giving more compliments to people, like say, okay, I like this about you, I like that about you, they will give it back to you. But if no one is giving you compliments right now, probably because you don't do it as well. Because it's, as I told you guys, it's like a mirror, so it reflects everything.
Definitely. That's why, first of all, start complimenting yourself. And
Yeah.
right now, I don't know if you drew and you did the exercise, but I want to do little exercise right now. Just one more after this, because I rated my cheeks in this area, right? 8. I
Yeah.
want to put my hands, and Nadia, you put your hands on your knees.
Yeah.
Let's put it and say.
If you guys have boobs, thank God we're not on the camera, so we're like both our boobs.
So let's say, I love you. I accept you.
I love you. I accept you.
I love my cheeks.
I love my knees.
I accept my cheeks.
Then I accept my knees.
So, and let's pick another area, one more that you might not like the most.
Okay, let's do it with my hair.
Okay. Okay.
And
I
you guys
love
with the
my
parts
thighs.
do it with the parts of the body that you rated very low. So you need to give
Yeah.
it some love. I know it sounds silly and looks very silly on camera as well. But that's what you gotta do to love yourself. That's it, guys.
I love my thighs.
I love my hair.
I accept my thighs.
I accept my hair.
And I accept myself the way I am.
Oh,
Aww.
the big hug. I accept and love myself. Yeah, hugs are very important. Self-hugs are very important too. So I know it might sound silly or strange at the beginning, but giving yourself a hug every time you do something good, or every time you don't do something good, anytime you want to give a hug, you just get it and hug yourself. And yeah, it's very strange when people look from, from afar, but we're still hugging ourselves and loving ourselves. That's how you show love. Because that's our brain knows how to show love. So if you hug yourself, then you show love to yourself, and that's the best person you know in your life. So you gotta do it. So I hope you guys liked it. How much time do we have left?
Nadia, it's time for you to tell us about your course.
Oh yeah, so I started talking about my course a little bit, so I'm gonna explain. I think I told you guys why I created it, because so many people ask me the same question. I struggled with weight before, and now I'm kind of in the body that I want. And the funny thing was that, I accept and love all bodies. It doesn't matter like what weight you are, how tall you are, like everyone is beautiful. So you shouldn't be really focusing on weight, but I created because so many people ask me, because they either have a medical condition and they need to, get to the better shape, or they just want to do it for themselves. So it's not the course to actually lose weight, but it's a course to self-accept and learn more strategies to, how to eat healthier, how to exercise more. And it's actually, when it comes to meditations and hypnosis, I prepared very special meditations and hypnosis for all of these areas. It's very powerful. Like, I started recording this, and I've been recording for a while, and I've been listening to them because editing and all this process. And I didn't want to eat that much as before, Sometimes during the holiday you start eating a lot, and then you're like, you cannot stop. So yeah, I started losing weight even though I didn't want to, and I started feeling, urge to exercise more and urge to be more active. So this is a course that I created to, and also emotional eating. I struggle with emotional eating. I'm not sure if everyone else does, but I do. And sometimes when I feel sad, I'm like, okay, I want that bucket of ice cream, and I want it now. And I want to eat the whole of it, and I can eat the whole bucket of ice cream, so you guys know. Yeah, so basically I created this course for myself as well, because sometimes it still happens. And because when we have certain habits and we have emotional eating in us, it just wired like this. So even if you consciously try to change it, your subconscious still gets you to the old habits that you don't want, and it's a process, and it needs some work on. So basically, I told you guys I had some problem with my server, so we're fixing the website right now, but I'll post the link if you guys are interested. And one of the people today will win this course as well, and I'll see that lucky winner in the course later. So it's really exciting, and thank you guys for listening. And yeah, so basically we're here the same with Maria. She also has a course, and maybe she talk about it too a little bit, where like also self-empowerment and self-help.
Yes, my course is based again on my experience because I used to struggle with a lot of self-criticism and struggle with guilt and shame and blaming myself. And my course is focused on healing your past, healing your guilt, shame, self-criticism, forgiving yourself for your mistakes, forgiving yourself for your past, and becoming a new person. I have two modules. First one is heal your past, and second one, reveal your power. And in the second part, I will help you to find your strengths and your talents and really get to know yourself, what positive aspects, you know, of you, of your life you already have, what resources you have. Second part is about appreciation and manifestation. So again, it's based on my experience, and it's very, very important to heal first, heal your past and clear your negative beliefs, and then put new ones, right? Create new ones. In the course, I will teach you how to hypnotize yourself, and also I give 8 hypnosis sessions in the course. So it's called The Goddess Within, and you can find my course by Maria Fomina, FOMINA.com/the God. Wait, this is slash, right?
I'm not sure. I always get confused.
Okay, this sign, The Goddess Within. So yeah, I'm gonna post this link after this workshop, where you can access my page, my landing page, and you can sign up for a waiting list. Thank you so much, everyone.
Awesome, guys. It was so fun.
Thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any quick questions, because it's only 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I think it's only 3 minutes left. Yeah. So any questions, guys? And don't forget to give yourself compliments every day. Just give yourself compliments, give other people compliments, and the more you give, the more you focus on positive, on, you know, loving your body, loving yourself, loving others, loving life. So compliments are very important. Let's see, we have more questions, and we have 2 minutes left. Countdown. Yeah, it was such a joy talking to you guys, and like, thank you for joining. And
thank you for watching.
Yeah, we'll be doing that more often, this kind of format where we discuss, and we'll prepare something else for you, really fun to watch. So join us. We'll post in our post like what time, place, and then yeah, hopefully I see you soon. And,
so yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thank you, Katerina.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hearts to you guys. I don't know how to do heart roll, but yours is better.
Thank you, Sadia.
Thank you, Sadia.
Thank you for coming. I will post this video. You can rewatch it or send it to your friend on my page and on Nadia's page, right?
Oh, I see someone else has joined. I'm sorry, we just finishing up. We have 1 minute left, but she will post the video, and also you can find it on our accounts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Okay, bye. Kisses, kisses.